Hello everybody, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and we are back today with another episode of Zero City. It has been a while. I apologize for the long break. The reason is, it's actually a very good reason, well, it was not much to report on. The game was kind of slow and stagnant for me, and I lost my premium as well. So as you know, I'm grinding Zero City, American Dad, and Hustle Castle all at the same time, and when they all have premiums and things like that going on, it's a whole lot easier, but when the premium is gone, the game is really slow, and I'm in the process of leveling up my fighters, and it's really slow, so there wasn't much going on, and without a premium there wasn't much to report, so I just took a break and focused on the other games. But as you can see, we have a visitor at the front door of our what do we call this guy? Of our shelter. There we go. We got a visitor out in front of our shelter. We will talk about that soon. Our goal, primary goal for this video, is to cover this new event. It is a big event. It is actually one of my favorite, it is the favorite event type that exists in this game, or the Hustle Castle and American Dad. I just had one in Hustle Castle just recently. And I'm also going to do a little recap of where I am and what I'm hoping to accomplish from this event. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that. Last time we were here, I don't even know what I covered last event, but I am Command Center 9, and my goal was to power up and level up as quickly as possible to get to level 100s, which is in direct contrast to what I recommended players. I highly recommend you do not do that. But, you know, with my play freedom games, I can't really focus on them tons, so I was going to try to get up there so when I got the best gear, I would have it. And then when you get, like, big key event type things, like in this game they're called prototypes, you know, you get them and you can keep them. But they're making it easier to get prototypes now. And I have 3 right now, and they're one for each of the fighter types. And there's there are runes in Hustle Castle, so you'll probably hear me say runes accidentally and repeatedly, but artifacts, I think they're artifacts. Prototypes, sorry, prototypes. There's new ones now, so we have those which we'll cover. But if you power up to level, which I was before, I had my prototypes at Command Center 8, and now I'm at 9. I can re-get the ones that I can get newer ones that work with my new squad. So I'm going to be trying to get that. So what I have right now, this is my squad. I've been trying to level up to level 85, and it's been slow going. I was, I think, under 1 million, so at least I've made my way over 1 million in power. I've got 3 level 85 fighters and 3 70s. And I got training. I got another level 85 just about ready to be done. We got, I think it's 2 days per, so we got about 3 days until that fighter is done. On the on the right, sorry, Jackson. And on the left, Ariel's on her way up as well. So once I get Jackson in, I'll start my 6 fighters, so then I'll have the last 2 going in to get up to 85. And as long as this is taking me to get these guys up, and as underpowered as I am, and I couldn't do anything because I am by far the least lowest powered. And I knew that was going to be the case, but I didn't think it would take this long to level up. So given that, I think I'm going to slow down. I'm not going to jump right up to Command Center 10 once I accomplish this. I'm going to try to get a little bit stronger, and I'm going to certainly use this event to try to do that. We're going to hopefully go up that power from 1.2 up, you know, significantly, and be able to at least get closer to the middle of the pack, because my power can't even compete. Occasionally I'll win a fight or 2 in the arena, but I really can't even do the arena because I'm so bad off. So that's where my goal is. I still got the same setup. I got 1 tank. I got it's a level 70 tank, unfortunately, because I have the prototype on there, and it only goes up to level 75. So I got my tank. I got a 3 Rangers in the back, and then I have 2 Chemists in the middle. 1 Restore, 1 Resurrection. That setup used to do me pretty good, but I'm finding now that there's people around my power that I'm losing to. Like before, I could beat people, you know, when I was like 900 something, I could easily beat people at 1.1. But now that's not even the case. I'm getting my butt handed to me pretty easily almost every single time. So we need to work on that for sure. And yeah, that's where I'm at. So the goal is to get stronger. And let's go ahead and jump in this event, and we'll talk about how that's going to happen. So the event is here. Let's go over here and cover it real quick on the news. There we go. We got the Insular Massacre events going on. It's a very long event. It's 17 days. So it's a beast for sure. This is, like I said, this is a fun one because this is one where you get card collections for just playing the game. As long as you play all aspects of the game, you can complete all aspects of the event and get a lot of good stuff. And if you're willing to spend a couple bucks, you're going to get a whole lot more even more good stuff. So let's go in and see what we have. So we got a visitor here, and as you can see, we got the card collections. It's just run right in the front. So before, we had these weapon prototypes before. So we got one for the top. And as you can see, these are level 75 to 89. The ones I have right now are 60 to 74. So these will allow me to outfit my the top range of my guys. So we got one for the weapons, each type, and now we got new ones here for, I haven't even looked at these yet, for the armor. So each of these will, go for your infantry, your ranger, and your chemist. Obviously these are way helpful. They make what you are even better, and that's part of the reason I'm losing so badly, is because I'm fighting people that have this kind of stuff. Oh, I was gonna go ahead and watch that video. I forgot. I'm gonna do that right now. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And I want to do that because every 2 hours you can watch videos, and that allows you to get card collections, as you see here. And that did not complete a collection, but I got more, so you see my timers going. And just something I point out on all the games I play that have this: if you have the game installed on multiple devices, you can watch the videos to get the cards every 2 hours on each device. So I have actually 2 that I can do fairly repeatedly, in different parts of the day. Occasionally I can do like 3. So that doesn't mean I can, get way more collections than everybody else. You still get, I think it's like 6 or maybe 8 every 2 hours, somewhere between 6 and 8 max per day. So if you have multiple devices, you can hit that limit quicker, and you don't need to be worried about watching these all day long. So it comes in handy. Just a little tip if you want to get those done a little quicker, assuming you're going to do them. So anyway, the main goal of this event here is to get these prototypes in the middle, because it makes you way more powerful, and you get them by doing different things. I think we've had this type of event in this game before. Certainly have been tons in Hustle Castle, but you get a lot of good stuff. You get different skins, which make, some of these are pretty sweet looking. I saw a bunch of people that have them already. I don't have any. We got legendary items, we got epic items, we got all the types. We have the chips, which are highly helpful as well. And then we got, many things on the way up. So, and this, I know this is not everybody's preference and feeling and direction, but it is for me on this event. Every single time I do this, and I will say why. But this extractive luck, it allows you to do get more by paying a little bit of money. So if you go ahead and get that, you get an extra 15 days of premium. So for 15 days of premium, I believe that costs $5. So to get this, you're paying $10. And if you want to get 15 days of premium, I think maybe it's $2.99, I guess. I think it's $2.99. So that's already $3 there. You get a random arena weapon, and those are better, and I highly need that. You get an epic chip, which is useful. You get zombie assistant for 15 days, crypto coins for 1,500, which I think is like $5. So just a couple of these items alone are enough to give you, $10 worth of items. Plus, they give you more cards, which allow you to get you more stuff. Plus, they allow you to get this chest here, which allows you to get more stuff. And I believe all of these items here on the right, which we're going to go ahead and open. Wait, here. These guys here on the right, the claim, you get these by paying for that. And if you don't pay for that, you don't get them. So there is a ton, actually no, those are the same things I just covered. I think I'm not sure. Anyway, you get a lot more stuff. It's easily worth the $10. So for me, I do it every single time. Not telling you have to do it for sure. It makes it easier to get your 100 collections at the top, because if you get your 100 collections, you get this prototype up here, or artifact, whatever it's called here. Multi-purpose weapon. This is actually a pretty good one. It allows, multiple different things. The same item as in other games. At this point in the game, it's useful. Later on, when more top level multi-purpose weapons come out, this one's not quite as good, but for right now, it is. So that's a good one to get. So certainly hoping to be getting that one. But with a 17-day event, and you only need 100, you only need to be averaging six collections completed a day. So that should be an easy thing to do, even if you don't have premium, even if you don't pay for the $9.99. That should be easily accomplished by most everybody who plays the game any kind of regularity whatsoever. My goal is to grind a lot and to get all 6 of these prototypes, to get stronger, to get also a bunch of legendary items, so I can start being competitive again in the arena, and work our way eventually up to Command Center 10. So that is the event. We'll cover more as we go through everything. Quite often with these collection events, I like to save everything to the end and open them up. And the reason for that was I've heard in the past that, rates go up. I'm not going to say this yet for sure, but usually in these type of events, they extend the window by 3 days as well, because they want you to spend more money so you can buy more collections, which gets you more stuff, which obviously gets them more. I haven't heard yet, and I'll certainly find out, and I'll be doing multiple videos on this event throughout these next 2.5 weeks. And if I find out about the extra 3 days, I'll post it. Usually you can look here, it says 16 days, and then if you look down here, it adds 19 days. Let's see if it's still there. That's for premium. Wherever you can buy I don't have it anymore, I guess, because I already bought it. But if you haven't bought the premium for the event, it adds an extra 3 days on there, where it gives you a chance to buy that for 3 more days. I don't see it listed here, so I can't really tell for sure. But anyway, usually it's. But anyway, like I said, I'll find out more and report back later once I find out. So I usually like to save these collections to the end, but I have found out that it's not the smartest idea. The drop rates might increase, still unknown. It's probably not, but anecdotally I've kind of seen it. But again, it's plenty of people get stuff without, get the prototypes and stuff without waiting to the end. But another reason not to is you get food and things like that you can actually use throughout the entire process. So I'm not going to go and save everything to the end, but I'm not going to open everything as I get them either. I'll certainly do a few probably during the videos and save a few at the end. But I'm not going to be doing all of them as I get them. But I am today going to be opening up, I thought I had them all, but apparently I don't. I was going to open up one from each collection because it allows me to get these premium items on the right, which gives me some good things that are useful, including a legendary item, which I really want to get. So without further ado, let's jump in. Certainly don't expect to get a prototype here. That is not the expectation in likelihood. I mean, drop rates are not that good, so me only opening up 8 or 9, whatever, not likely to happen, but hopefully it'd be great if I did. One other item to note, you see I have 21 collections. Part of the reason is I had saved up a few, what are they called in this game? It's Djembe here, these railway stations. I started doing them and I kind of stopped because I got busy and I didn't have premium anymore. But if you had these guys saved up and didn't open them because you're lazy like me, you can open them up now and you get card collections for all the ones that you could have done, months ago. Highly useful, highly useful. This is a quote-unquote bug that's existed in all of the games. They've since patched it in Hustle Castle and you couldn't do that anymore in the latest event. But if you're playing American Dad or this game, I recommend doing them and keeping them and then saving them for an event, because it's possible you'll be able to get this premium currency, the premium currency here being cards, that help you in the event and help you get more collections. So just a little note, if you have any of those stored, go ahead and open them up because they will help you get additional collections, which is part of the reason I have 21. Not the only reason, but certainly part of it. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm just going to do one for each here that I have. This will give me the extra 15 days of premium. I went ahead and bought 15 days of premium because it's hard to do this event without it. For a variety of reasons. So I already have the 15 plus this 15. This will give me 1 month, so I'll be getting to play the game a little bit more because of that. Plus we got a chance of getting a premium. Ooh, very nice. Any kind of legendary I need. But there's the downside, is the food, because I usually recommend, or not recommend, for me I usually like to get myself completely down to food when I open these up, so that way I get this food, I can use it. Right now I can't use it. So a level 82 infantry, when taking damage, 31% chance of increasing own defense. I don't necessarily like that, but I do like the fact that I have a new legendary infantry. And I also, as you complete it, you get the things here, so I'm not going to open those up yet. Alright, let's see what else we got. Sorry, there's a background noise going there. There's dishwasher going. Alright, so let's go here. We have a chance for a armor plate prototype and a blade prototype. But our premium thing we get here is the shelter decoration. Alright, that's not all that exciting, gotta tell you. Alright, that's not all that exciting, I gotta tell you. Like I said, that is usually the standard here, which is fine. What am I looking for? I was going to see, my food is maxed out already. So should we go ahead and use some of that food? What would I have to do? I have to fight here, fight there. This, I got to do a few rounds there. That's going to take too long. You guys don't want to sit and watch that. Yeah, looks like we're going to be wasting food. That's why we're just going to do one for each level at this point. And I'll be using the food later tonight, but I'm not going to do it here because we're going to try to make this fairly reasonably, well, not reasonably long, I guess. Unreasonably long. All right, so good thing here, when you open these up, you get these items over here, which allows you to get more stuff. And I think that's also food, so I'm going to have to wait on this till the next event. Let's just open one and see if there's, yeah, there's a possibility of food there. So I'm going to hold off on those two until the next video. All right, so we did that one. We didn't get that one. We did that one. All right, so we got this one. This looks like a zombie assistant. And camouflage prototype and firepower prototype. I will happily take everything. And more food that we can't use. It's unfortunate. Quite. Oh, we don't have this one complete either. Oh, it's the top. It takes you back to the top every time. That's really a pain. You gotta fix that little design flaw. All right, I got 1,500 crypto coins. Can definitely use that. Ooh, an epic. That is, yeah, not helpful. Okay, let's go one of each. We're going to the next one. What is this? We got a card collection, looks like. Could help us on one of the top ones we didn't get yet. Okay, these are highly unexciting. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. No, we got that one. 3 more to go. All right, we are in Peaceful Life. And we're getting a shelter decoration. And more food. No food. We got wood. Some stuff we'll probably not be using. Okay. More food. I gotta tell you, these are not very exciting so far. We did get that one legendary, so I guess I can't complain too much. And that's it. All right. But there is a little bit else we can do here, so there we go. Collect all those, make sure everybody stays happy. So we go over here, we can see what we got. So we got, oh no, come on. I got a legendary item that is damage dealing. That's like my least favorite, and it's splash damage too on top of it. Ugh. That's one I like never used, and it turns out in American Dad, my squad was so weak and just was not able to be successful. I was running equivalent to this game, 2 rangers, 2 chemists, and 1 tank. And I ended up, instead of having like a restore in the middle, I put damage dealing in the middle, and I started destroying everybody. I could be like 150,000 lower than people, and I'd still beat them, or definitely 100,000. So I was speaking pretty bad about damage, but you know, it helped in that game. So you know, well, I won't say too bad yet, but I'm not excited about that. But maybe one day that'll come in handy. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't know if that's exciting either. All right, let's take this collection and see if that's got a couple news in there. We'll see what those are in a moment. Coins, we'll get that later. Zombie assistant, I'll need that later. I got a purple chip. Dodge. I'm going to collect that. We might put that in too. 15 days premium, get that later. All right, well, our one thing I was really looking forward to was the one thing I did not want. That is unfortunate. All right, well, we can get our power level number higher, but not our productivity higher. So, and one other thing I can do is I have these chests from before. You get the chance for legendary here, chance for legendary, but you also have the chance for food. So I'm not going to open those up until my food level gets really low and I need it. And then here as well, this is for this event. I've gone through it twice now. I opened up everything before. I think I might have actually got a legendary item out of that earlier. Let me look. I think it was another damage dealing one. Yeah, right there. I got that one. Another damage dealing chemist weapon. So obviously not ideal since I have 2 of those now. But you know, we're getting some higher level gear, which is what we need. So again, not ideal, but might make us a little stronger. Well, I've got to tell you, that was a bit more disappointing than I was expecting. But we can put this one gear on. I think you already got a level 85 gear. Oh, you don't. So we will probably put that on you. And you're level 85. I ended up beating that last area, which gave me these guys. So I got the weapon, and I got the armor, and I also got that from the event, which was useful. And then I was able to get this somewhere. So he's like fully maxed out. You know, go to prototype on him, he'll be super useful. But right now he's dealing 10, 9, 44 for damage. And I got another one here. So which one is the lowest? So you are using a level 70, dealing 2,900 damage for Isabella. And you, 34 damage. So you are better at level 67. Hold on. Did I look at that right? No, gear, wrong spot. Here. 67 dealing 34. 70 dealing 29. This one restores. And this one increasing dodge. Okay, so we will go and get rid of this one, I guess. So his total power right now is 236 on equip. And we'll go here. What? What? Huh, how about that? Turns out I'm an idiot. Alright, let's go back here. And I'm sure you guys know this already. I'm just a little slow on the uptake. This is where we're going. So he's level 68. This will be useful then. So let's go to a tank. My tank can be more tanky, which I needed, but the only problem is he's only level 70 right now. He's level 70 because I have the prototype on. And I might need to switch my squad up a little bit because this tank gets destroyed fairly easily. I think I might need to pull an assassin to the front, so that's somebody using daggers. Give them the prototype, which will allow them to do more work, and allow my tank to actually tank a little bit more, because my tank dies fairly quickly. So, can we do that right now here on, do you guys want to see that? See what I'm going to do? See if it's useful. Alright, let's do a quick switch up here. Alright, we have, let's see. What do we have for chemists? I think I have 2, 1 restore, and 1 resurrect, sorry. I think I am going to, for the time being, he's level 70. I need one of my level 85. So I have you, Zoe, shooter, you, restore, restore, and you, 68, 68. Okay, I'm just going to take you for the time being. So you're 163 power, unequip, 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 and unequip. All right, you are going to become, first of all, we'll start here. No, we will start here. So I'm looking for daggers. I do not have very good daggers, apparently. So we'll take your daggers. Anything better than that? Doesn't look like it. I don't have very good daggers. Okay, and then we're going to go to you, remove the prototype, and we're going to go back here. So right now, our daggers are dealing 29 damage, 800 crit, 8% chance of dealing 95% damage. We go ahead and put this on. What am I missing? Oh, he's level too high. Erg. So many restrictions. Alright, so we need to have daggers that are... Alright, this is probably not a good idea either. Yuck. Alright, scratch that. Now we're going to try something different then. So I need somebody with a max of 70. Wow, I got my whole squad completely screwed up. Alright, we'll revisit this in the next video because this is going to go on too long. The problem is I'm trying to keep all my prototypes that I currently have for my level 70s and take advantage of the new gears that's coming in. It's just, brain's not working as I'm trying to talk. So again, I'll take care of that and we'll cover in the next video where it's at. Again, the goal here is to open up a bunch of these prototype collections. Did we finish this one here? No, didn't get that one. We're one short on that one. And we got the rest of them. Yeah, so that's it. So since my food's maxed out, I don't want to open up too many other things. I'll just be wasting the food because I'm going to use it. So next time I do a video, I'll make sure I have my food completely empty. We'll open up a bunch of stuff, see if we can't get stronger. But again, this is the, what are we calling this guy? The Insular Insular Massacre. It's a 17-day event. A lot of grinding, just playing the game. You do every aspect of the game. You get things. So you attack PvP. You do the tunnels on the weekends. You do this area here. Oh, I didn't even cover this area. This is refresh daily, and you have a top level, which is you're going against bosses. You got a middle level, which is this path here. You can't see where I'm pointing. You're going against other teams, and the bottom level, it's like you're going against the people you go against a railway station. And you do that, you get the blue and the orange chest, which allow you to get these items here down below. Haven't gotten any of those yet. I'll save up some of those. I'll probably open up a couple off screen, but definitely save some of those for on screen as well. Definitely get some pretty cool stuff there. And highly recommend it. And if you have some extra crypto coins sitting around, it only costs 89 for me. The lower you are, the cheaper it is. The higher you are, the more it is. I think on Command Center 10 it costs 100. But you have a chance for, you know, some good gear. So you got a chance for legendaries, you got a chance for food, and all that kind of stuff. So the $100 refresh is actually pretty good with whatever you can get. So 100 coin refresh. Highly useful. Tunnels on the weekend gives you lots of good stuff. So there is a lot to be gotten in this event. The railway stations, you get those. The further you get more cards, more stuff you can get. So anyway, you just play the game, you get the card collections, and you get stuff. And everybody who plays, you know, somewhat regular during the event is going to be getting that the multi-purpose weapon up here, which is useful. And that is certainly one of the goals. And then my other goal here is to get a couple legendaries, which I need, obviously, and the prototype. So that's it. Like I said, I'll be back off and on throughout the event to show my progress and see if I can't get this power up a bit. Now my power is a little bit off, so I can't show, but it was at 1.2. I'm going to try to power up in a smart way, so I will be showing off my squad power, even though that squad power doesn't necessarily mean everything. It is a general indicator of how strong you are, and I am very weak right now. I'm fighting people at 1.9 million and above power, and I can't even think to compete, so I need to get more competitive, and that will be the goal. So that will do it for today. I will see everybody in the next one. This is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.